Yay for rainbows. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I just scared the bejeebies out of my cat. Thank you so much for joining me today. Don't mind me, I am super giddy because, I don't know, it's like late. And I wasn't going to film, but I've been holding on to the stuff. I've actually been trying some of this stuff, and I wanted to get a film so I can put it away. What I am rambling on about is I made myself a little Colourpop order. I know that I did get the Just My Luck palette, but I just got the rest of my stuff, and I wanted to share it with you because I'm super excited. One of the items I'm wearing on my eyes today, it's been on my eyes since 5 o'clock this morning, so it's probably been on for about 14, going on 15 hours at this point, and I gotta say, it held up pretty darn well if I do say so myself, because I didn't touch up my eye makeup. I did throw on some lipstick, and I did powder a little bit, but you know, that was it. And I think I've had too much of this because, as I said, I'm a little giddy. Colourpop is a brand that I have tried bits and pieces but not a lot before, and I've suddenly gotten very into them lately. They're such an affordable brand. They do release a lot of products on what feels like the daily, but really just I'd say a few times a month, which is a lot of releases for a brand. But their stuff is good, it's affordable. Some of it is sold in Ulta, which is really nice to be able to go in and try it out, but not everything is. And the one thing that I really wanted was not sold in Ulta as of yet, so I had to go pick that up. And the first thing I'm talking about is the Sweet Talk palette. I was so excited to get this because the color story just screamed spring to me with like the oranges, and of course that is Pantone's color of the year, the living coral, etc. And I saw Samantha March use this palette and I was like, yep, gotta get that palette. So let's just talk about the packaging. This is actually, it looks like you know the label makers? It actually is raised like it's an actual label from a label maker. And it's a floral palette with some little gold gilding in there. On the back they're giving you the colors as well. The inside of the palette is actually really pretty. It's a little odd with the girl's face with the white out, but that's okay. Her eyes are on the back. They ripped her eyes off the front and they put them on the back. Okay, this palette is much smaller than I imagined. I don't know why, but for some reason when I saw it online and I saw it in the videos, it seemed much larger to me. But that's okay. It is their cardboard packaging. Did I mention the names on the back of the palette as well? Probably did. The names are also on the palette inside themselves. It's a little difficult to read because, as you can see, the palette is beautifully holographic and reflective. Look at that, like a rainbow going on there. The inside of the palette, no mirror, which is fine. I do love that you can bend it back without breaking the palette. Now, as you can see, I have dipped into this, and I'm not going to do all the swatches. If you want me to do like a look using the palette, be very happy to do so. This is the first palette where they have actually put one of their Super Shock shadows into a palette. I have several of their Super Shock shadows. Say that quickly and you'll probably really make some mistakes there. Clara Barrera, a friend of mine here on YouTube, she had gifted me several of them, and I love them. They have this soft texture to them that almost feels slightly wet, and it's squishy, and you can, I mean, just look, it's like putty. That's what it reminds me of. Now this shadow is different because if you go into the shadow thinking that it is going to be exceedingly opaque at first, it's not. And that is what I actually have on the as a topper. It is essentially a topper. Now I'm layering it up here on my hand just so you can see. It is gorgeous and it's shifty and it's beautiful, but I think I have seen from some tutorials that some people were disappointed because they thought it was a pressed glitter, and it is not. So I use it as a topper, especially on one of the matte shades. You just take it with your finger. They are best applied with your finger as is, yes, the Super Shock shadows, which you can use a brush, but I mainly use my finger. It does have, these here are mattes, a matte, and a matte, and another, and these here are pressed glitters, and this is just your standard shimmer. Oh, no, is it? Yeah, it is just a shimmer formula. I have not used every shadow in the palette as of yet, because I've only played with it maybe twice, but I just wanted to give you guys an idea. Now this, as you can see, is very, very soft. It is a chunky glitter. I do advise using glitter glue with it, but I mean, look at how pretty that is. And this one here feels slightly of a different texture, but look at that one. I mean, if you haven't tried Colourpop yet, I would say go in, maybe pick something up at Ulta if you really want to try it, because, and if you want to, this palette was only, I believe, was this palette $18? I will put it on the screen, the exact price of it. But I think it is well worth it. I cannot wait to use this palette some more. But as I was saying, because my brain is fried, pick something up, see if you like it, and it said you can try it in Ulta, so I highly suggest it. The other two new things that I got, or actually several new things. I am not really hugely into pigments, but again, watching a YouTuber, I saw her use this color, again the color of the year, whichever one seems to be. I'm glad it's this color and the coral, and they're doing it really well. Now this is the Kathleen Lights and Colourpop, the Zodiac pigments. Which one are you? They don't have the names, they're just calling them like what the symbols are, and this one is the ram. Do you know how long it took me to figure out what's what? I don't even remember what the ram is, but I think it's Aries because I know she is an Aries. This is a lot of product. I think if they had put them in like jars half the size, I would have been even happier, because I'm never going to go through this amount of pigment. It does come with a top, but it is messy. It's not a sifter. You're just getting the product in top here. Now I have not tried this, but it's actually like fluffy is the only word I can describe it. Like, it's fluffy. Now let's see if this, because my lights are going to make it blown out. I'm going to put it on my hand here. Hold on. It's like hard to get it on your finger. I think like you need a wet brush. But can you see that? It looks like it's going to be gorgeous, and I think if you wet your brush, it's going to be even more spectacular. So I am super excited to play with that. And then of course I had to get my own sign, which is Sagittarius, which is the Archer, and it is purple, and it is my favorite color. So I had to get this one. Again, a large jar. How much are you actually getting in here? Without my glasses, do you think I can read? No. I have not played with this either, but again, it's fluffy. It's the only way I can describe it. Now the purple seems to be slightly more pigmented. I'm running out of hands. The purple does go on, it seems, a little bit easier, but it does have also another beautiful shift. And heck, I may just put the purple and the orange together and see what happens. Let me tell you. These, I believe, were $8. Again, I will put the prices on the screen for you guys. But completely reasonable. I mean, Fenty came out with pigments, that whole pigment collection during Christmas, and those were, I don't know how much, but way more expensive than these. And I'm just super excited to try them. Let me take all of this off of my hands so I can continue showing you what I got. And while I'm doing this, so are you guys thinking about getting anything from the spring collection from Colourpop? Do you have it? And what are your thoughts? There are so many items from the spring collection. The lipsticks look beautiful. There's a lot, but you know, you have to have some self-restraint, and I don't need everything, that's for sure. I mean, heck, we don't need anything. But, you know, you know the rationale there. The other palette I got was on sale. By the way, did I mention that I also had a 20% off coupon thing? So I just thought I would, that's why I kind of got all this stuff. And this happened to be on sale. This is the Mar palette. I think they had the Soul and the Mar or something like that. I only got one. This is actually in their plastic packaging, just like the Just My Luck palette, again with the names on the back. And also in here as well. This was a beautiful palette. It looked just gorgeous online. This does not have the Super Shock shadows. It just has some glitters. They're very, very soft, and some mattes. This blue, of course, got me. That tealish color, and it does have a slight, I don't know if it has a shift, but it is spectacular. And this purple, I don't think I have a purple, a matte purple in this color. And so that, it's like a bluish, purple, and I don't have that color, and I love it. And then this green was spectacular. So again, I'd be more than happy to do looks with these palettes if you guys want. You just let me know in the comments, and I have no problem playing with makeup. This one does come with mirror, and I forget how much it was or what I paid. I'm thinking $8, $10 maybe. Very reasonable, at least for me. $10 may not be reasonable for everybody, and I completely respect that, but for me personally, and wow, love that. Oh my goodness. Okay, this one, I don't know why I picked it up. I think I just kind of went a little cart happy, but this is the Make Up Your Mind. It's one of like the little baby ones. This is in the cardboard packaging, and it was just cute and pretty and like pastel-y and dreamy. But it's an all shimmer palette, and I don't think I knew that when I picked it up. The colors are very, very pretty, but I think I do have a lot of these colors. This yellow actually looks like the sparkly one that I have in the Yes Please palette, but it's okay. I mean, it's stunningly gorgeous. This one is like, I think, more of a true yellow, and it doesn't pull green. I believe I also have a purple like this. Trust me, I'm not complaining. So you can't really use this palette alone, but more as a supplementary. Oh, I love that silver. Silver's stunning. So I said it wasn't what I expected. It's my fault for not like really reading, but I'm sure I will use it. I will take like one of my matte palettes or combine it with something else, and just look at that rainbow on my hand. Yay for rainbows. Really am delirious. Yay for rainbows. Oh my. So I bought, do you realize I bought like 4 palettes, but I bought 4 palettes and probably spent $40, which is the cost of a higher end palette, if you know what I mean. I did get one other thing from the spring collection, and again, all of the things have that like tape. It looks like the little label maker that they put across it, and I just think it's adorable. And this is the Jelly Much eyeshadow, which I have not tried. I don't even think I've played with this yet. I don't have any Jelly Much eyeshadows. I said it was a Super Shock, and it's not. It's a Jelly Much. This one also comes with this little stopper thing here. Ooh, okay. This is different. Oh, this is gonna be fun. It's wet. Of course, it's jelly, Leanne. Oh, this is interesting. You know what's funny? It kind of reminds me of the feeling of the Super Shock shadow going on, but this seems to dry down, and this is a very similar color, but holy shnikes. It's shifting from purpley to pink to this orange, and I don't know how it's going to perform on its own, or if I need anything on top of it or underneath it or what have you. But I kind of can't wait to get that on my eyes, and I'm wondering how like these are going to go together, like this and this together. And I would totally throw a purple. I love purples and oranges together. This totally dries down, by the way. Yeah, I want to read up on these and see if they have any suggestions of how to apply it. Do you apply it with a brush, with your finger? And if I like these Jelly Much eyeshadows, I may have to get more of them, possibly. You know, don't judge. I did order a lipstick, except I ordered the wrong freaking color, and I tried it on my lips. I was like, maybe it'll work. You know. I had wanted to try, because they were on sale, the lippy sticks, and this one is in Bound. It's a really cool formula, and it looks, see, if you look at this color, I thought it would be really nice, but instead it's like a Barbie pinky purple, a very cool toned Barbie pinky purple, and I love the way it feels on my lips. It's very opaque. I may just wear it on camera for like a look or something. It's not a color that I would wear out, and it's a shame. It wasn't expensive, but a little disappointed. I wish it looked more like the color on the stick. Do you know what I mean? But that's what happens when you're buying stuff online. I did want to get their eyeliners. I have one of their eyeliners, which is the white one, and I used that in my waterline, and I liked it. So I did pick up a few more. Besto. Don't ask me. It almost looks black, but it is not. It is a purple. If I can get it. Aha, okay. Just stabbed myself. It is indeed a purple. They're very, very creamy. It's like a plummy. And I used this in my waterline today with the orangey color, and I absolutely loved it. I do like that they make this little plastic part the color of the eyeliner. It kind of makes it easier to know what you're grabbing. And then I had to get the orange. This is just really, really cool. These are very soft, and I really do like them a lot. And they're so, not like, you know, high-end prices rather. And I love that. And then I had to get a green. I haven't tried this one. I'm not sure if I'm gonna like this color green, but you know, I actually think it will really go well with the Just My Luck palette. I was wishing that I had a green eyeliner. I may go on and get some more of the colored ones. Just, you know, I don't have a lot of them that I think work well in my waterline, so I'm excited about that. I won't get a black because I have plenty of those. That was it. That was the end of my haul. Let me know what you guys think. What are your thoughts? Do you have any of the products? Are you going to pick any of them up? Does any of it excite you? Do you want to see any of it on me? I am going to come back and give you my full reviews regardless of whether I do a look with it. I will play with these thoroughly, let you know how all of the rest of the shadows perform and what my thoughts are on them. I said I'm thinking so far, having only used the Sweet Talk palette a couple of times, I think it's going to be fabulous. Cannot wait to use the pigments and let you know my thoughts on those. But that is it, my friends. I am going to take this makeup off and crawl, stumble, fall into bed at this point. And just remember, whatever part of the world you are in, on and around, I hope you have an amazing day. I hope you have an amazing week, because you all are the most amazing people I have never met. And I always want you to forget that. If someone doesn't tell you that you are spectacular, know that I think you are, and you absolutely are. So I will see you guys very soon in my next one. So much love, everybody. Bye.